I'm glad to see you. It's story time for Serena. Today we're going to be reading a lovely old story, a fairy tale called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This book was written by Miles Kelly and the illustrations were done by Francesca Assireffi. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Let's have a look. I think this is a very, very fun story. But once again, we need to get Granny out of the way. Move over, Granny. I think maybe if we sit over there, let's try that today. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there were three bears who lived in a house on the edge of a wood. Look at the beautiful house they live in. Double story, upstairs, downstairs. There was a father bear, and there was a mother bear, and a little baby bear. Look what's father doing. He's cutting the grass, and mother bear is busy hanging out the washing, and the little baby bear is playing with a soccer ball. Every day the bears had porridge for breakfast, but one morning it was far too hot to eat. "Let's go for a walk in the wood while the porridge cools down," said Father Bear. A little girl called Goldilocks was also walking in the wood that day. She had wandered too far from home while playing. Oh boy, look at her walking through the woods. And she can see the little birds and the butterflies and all the pretty flowers. What is that over there? I think that's a little bunny. And in the tree, there's a little squirrel. At last, Goldilocks came across the bear's house. The door was open, so she went in to have a look around. Goldilocks saw the three bowls. She tried the porridge in the biggest bowl, but it was too lumpy. The medium-sized bowl was too sweet, but the porridge in the smallest bowl was just right. So she ate it all up. Yummy. After eating the porridge, Goldilocks decided to explore. She went into the living room where she saw three chairs. A great big chair for the daddy bear, a medium-sized chair for the mommy bear, and a little chair for the baby bear. She sat in the biggest chair, but it was too hard. The medium-sized chair was too soft, so Goldilocks tried the smallest chair, and it was just right. Whoops! The smallest chair was just right, but all of a sudden, crash! It broke into pieces. Look, the chair's legs have broken off. Oh dear! Goldilocks fell down. All of a sudden, Goldilocks felt very tired. She went upstairs to find somewhere to sleep. There she goes, climbing up the stairs. There were three beds in a big bedroom. Goldilocks tried each of them and found that the smallest bed was just right. So she crawled inside and fell fast asleep. There's the daddy bear's bed. It was far too hard. And the mommy's bear's bed was far too soft. But the baby bear's bed was just right, and Goldilocks fell fast asleep. When the three bears arrived home, they were very hungry, but something wasn't right. "Somebody's been eating my porridge," growled the father bear. "Someone's been eating my porridge," said Mother Bear. "Someone's been eating my porridge, and it's all gone," cried the baby bear. "Oh, look, there's nothing left in the baby bear's bowl." The bears went into the living room. "Someone's been sitting on my chair," growled Father Bear. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," said Mother Bear. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," wailed the baby bear, "and they've broken it." Stomp, stomp, stomp. Together the three bears marched upstairs to investigate. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," roared Father Bear. "And in my bed too," cried Mother Bear. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," squealed Baby Bear, "and she's still there." Goldilocks awoke to see the three bears. She let out a loud scream. "Ah!" Goldilocks leapt out of bed and ran down the stairs. She ran all the way home. And what did the bears do? They made some more porridge. And that's the end of the story. There runs Goldilocks down the pathway and away. I hope she finds her way home. That's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Join us again when it's story time for Serena. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, Serena.